Welcome back to Macgyverd Media. Adam Flowers here, and I'm going to show you how I made a building disappear. When I was shooting Coffee with Colada, one day I said to Frank, let's sit on the balcony. It's a beautiful day out. So there we were sitting on the balcony, and I had them all framed up, and there in the background were the Regency Towers, which is a very well-known landmark. I mean, hell, Mo Dalitz, the mob boss, lived at the top of the towers, he even died up at the top of the towers. So if I would have left those in the video, everyone would have known that Frank lived at the country club towers. So we had to make the building disappear. I'm going to show you how I did it. If you have Adobe Premiere, Adobe Photoshop, you're ready to go. I'm going to show you how to tie the two together and do a little masking, do a little this and that, and it'll be fun. Okay, so let's jump right in this. I have our clip with 33 minutes of Frank in the project folder. I bring it into the timeline. There's the Regency Tower. And Mo Dalitz lived right up there in the top. That was his place. Anyway, so we're going to make it disappear, and here's how we do it. First, I'm going to scrub through the clip, and I'm going to explain a couple of things. We're going to build a mask that's basically a layer that's going to sit over top of this building, and it's going to look like the sky. What we need to see, though, is if at any point, okay, so there I am standing in front of the tower, but here's Frank lifting up his hand. He did this several times. Yeah, right there. His hand gets close to the building. Now, if you have a mask layer on and he does something like this, his sleeve or his hand will disappear because it's behind a mask. So what I did was I edited that by using the second camera. That's why I always shot with two cameras, so I could cut some. If I had to cut something out, I was able to. Okay, so here is now, if you notice too, the sky changes in the background. That's something else that's got to be paid attention to, because you may have to change it. It's not always going to be the same, in other words. But let's go for right about in the center here. Things are balanced out now. Let's take an export frame. So here it is. I've exported it into Photoshop, the frame. And the first thing that I'm going to do is go over and grab my clone stamp tool, and I'm going to start removing the building. Now, I can do this by grabbing bits of the sky and just copying patterns. Okay, and now the building is gone. Okay, so now we take this photo and we're going to save it. Son of a bitch. Fixed background we open it here, open there, and it brings it in. Now, what I'm going to do is put that over the top. But you see when it plays,
frankcolada.com.
it's not moving.
They're for sale. It's out of my hands after this. I'm going to have
That's
a little
the problem.
coffee.
Okay, so here's what we do. We go to this, go to Effects Control, and we make a mask. The mask is going to be from about here all the way to the top, all the way to this corner. We're just going to take the whole chunk and across. Okay, we can adjust this a little bit, but now,
Let's
see his fingers disappearing? That's what I'm talking about. You can adjust it. You could go frame by frame and make points and bring it up and go with the video if you want to, or you can cut to another camera like I did. That was just easier for me and less work.
start talking.
But this is
So
how
James
I made the building.
Woods, he tweeted about.
So this is how I made the building vanish. Now you can also, with the mask, you can feather it a little bit more. Feathering is basically blending. Just look at it as blending. So the more you feather, the more it blends out. The problem again is as the video goes along, let's just extend this the rest of the video. Watch how that part, and let's get the mask off. Watch how that section never changes. As the video goes, the sky moves, but that little corner right there doesn't move. But it's so subtle, the eye won't catch it. At least nobody ever mentioned it in the videos. And I even had, there's a few points in here where birds would fly across the sky and they'd be coming across the sky, they'd go behind Frank's head and then they just vanish into the nothing zone. Just boom, gone. Birds just poof, disappear. So that's how I made the building vanish in the video. And if you guys, I do hope that this helps you. And if you have the software and you haven't tried it yet, by all means, have fun with it. You can do this if you have like anything in a video, something that's distracting, like a socket, a wall socket that's on the wall, and you want it gone. You'd rather be smooth. You can do this, mask it out, and it's gone. And quick fix in Photoshop. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Please be sure to subscribe. Coming up next will be behind the scenes footage from Coffee with Collada. Be sure to hit the bell to be notified when we post it.